them if the petitioner's counsel wishes to return, also do so. So, counsel, court assistants were the officer passes.
I swear by Allah, the evidence that shall be before this court, regarding the matters in question, shall be the truth, My Lord, I'm number 231159 Samuel Ngeiwa, Superintendent of Police. I am the Dcio, Nakuru East Sub-County, my Lord. My Lord, I wish to...
Yes.
Mr. Samuel, did you confirm that you sworn affidavit dated 27th January 2025?
Yes, my Lord.
And you wish to rely on the same?
That's right, my Lord.
27th January 2025. Yes, maybe you can just give a brief facts concerning this case.
Briefly, my Lord, on 27th January 2025 at around 1:30 p.m. I received a court order from the court process server issued by this honorable court. My Lord, the order was requiring me as the Dcio Nakuru East to avail myself and produce Brian Odhiambo for his body before this honorable court, my Lord. My Lord, upon receiving the order, which was annexed with the certificate of urgency drawn by Lawyer Abuya Mugendi, petition documents, and supporting affidavits of Elizabeth Ouma, Agnes Achieng, Joseph Mwangi, Your Honor, I then prepared a replying affidavit together with the annexures and shared with the Attorney General, Nakuru office, who is the first respondent in this matter, Your Honor. My Lord, allow me to state the following. Or before I say that, the following court's order on habeas corpus. As the DCIO Nakuru East Sub-County, I wish to confirm to this honorable court that I do not know the whereabouts of Brian Odhiambo Makori, who went missing since 18th January 2025 to date, Your Honor. Your Honor, with your permission, allow me to state the following facts. As the officer in charge, DCI, Nakuru East Sub-County, I am undertaking investigations in a criminal case relating to an offense of abduction in order to murder, contrary to Section 258 of the Penal Code, Your Honor. Your Honor, the root cause of my investigation is based on the report of a missing person. Suspected murder of Brian Odhiambo, Your Honor, my Lord. That the root cause of my investigation is based on the report of a missing person, namely Brian Odhiambo Makori, which was reported at Bondeni Police Station by Ivy Okello, the spouse to Brian, and Elizabeth Auma, the mother to Brian, Your Honor. My Lord, the report which was made at Bondeni Police Station is an annexure which I attached to my affidavit. It is marked S1, my Lord. That is an OB extract from Bondeni Police Station. My Lord, on 20th January 2025, I recorded statements of the reportee, Ivy Okello, and other 6 witnesses, my Lord. Further to that, my Lord, I analyzed the evidence of the 6 witnesses that I had recorded, and all the witnesses were pointing at KWS officers, Your Honor. That they were with Brian Odhiambo on 18th January 2025, my Lord.
KWS officers from where?
From Lake Nakuru National Park, my Lord. My Lord, on 21st,
Say pointing at them how?
that they were the officers were with Brian on that particular day at around 10 a.m., Your Honor. Sorry, Your Honor. Sorry?
Which date?
It was on 18th, Your Honor. 18th of January 2025. Your Honor, on 21st January 2025, communication on the missing person, Brian Odhiambo, was circulated by OCS, Bondeni Police Station, to all stations, police posts, patrol bases within Kenya, my Lord. And the circulation is part of my annexure, which I marked S1, Your Honor. It is a signal which was circulated by OCS Bondeni Police Station to all stations in Kenya. To date, Your Honor, we've not received any information on whereabouts of Brian Makori, my Lord. Similarly, Your Honor, on the same day, 21st January 2025, I wrote 2 letters. The first letter was addressed to Safaricom Limited to provide us with call data of mobile number 011 62 48 480, Your Honor. And the second mobile number, and the second letter I addressed to Airtel Kenya Limited, requiring call data 6 31 55 25, my lord. The two mobile numbers were said to have been in possession of Brian Odhiambo, my lord. The two letters which I've just mentioned, my lord, are part of my annexures. The Safaricom letter is marked as SN3, and the Airtel mobile number letter is marked SN4, my lord. My lord, when the location of the two mobile phones were traced technologically, they were found to have been switched off. One was switched off at Nakuru. The time was 1:51 p.m. and the second mobile phone was switched at 4:07 p.m., my lord. My lord, on 22nd of...
Before you move on, at what point were these two mobile phones switched off?
The first mobile phone my lord, the first mobile phone, which is 01063 15529, was switched off at 13:51 hours. That is at 1:51 p.m., my lord.
The specific
place was State House, Nakuru. And the second one, my lord, was switched off on the same day of 18th January 2025 at 16:07 hours. That is 4:07 p.m., my lord. And this was at Karunga. When we checked Karunga in our Google map, it was somewhere towards Gilgil, my lord. My lord, on 22nd of January 2025, we recorded statement of 6 officers from Lake Nakuru National Park, my lord. There were rangers from Lake Nakuru, from Kenya Forest Wildlife, Your Honor. My lord, the 6 officers that I recorded statements from are: 1, number 8751, Senior Sergeant Francis Washira Gashoki. The second officer is number 659, Ranger Driver Abdi Ali Sudi. The third one is number 12899, Ranger Isaac Oche. Brian Odhiambo, whom they had not taken his name at the time.
President, in when?
That was on 18th January 20. Yes, my lord. They confirmed that they had arrested him, but unfortunately they had not taken his name before he escaped, my lord.
From their custody?
Sorry, your lord.
Escaped from their custody?
Yeah, the information was that Brian Odhiambo had been left in the
Settlements?
in the custody of the driver Abdi, and that is the time that he escaped from while they were at Lake Nakuru National Park, my lord. I arrested the 6 officers.
When?
This was on 23rd January 2025, my lord. I arrested them for the offense of abduction to murder contrary to section 258 of the Penal Code, my lord. My lord, my lord, under Article 49, subsection F, subsection 1, on the rights of the accused person, I released the 6 KWS officers on the same day, 23rd January 2025, at 6:30 p.m. on P52. P52 is it is under section 52 of the National Police Service Act 2011, Cap 84 laws of Kenya, pending completion of investigations and advice from the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution, my lord. Your Honor, the P52 forms, I attached them as part of annexures, which I marked SN1 to SN1 to SN1 to SN6, my lord. My lord, on 26th of January 2025, I wrote another letter to Safaricom requesting for call data for the mobile phones of the 6 KWS officers. To date, I have not received a reply from Safaricom, but we are following up, my lord. Lord, on 27th of January 2025, an identification parade was conducted on the 6 KWS officers. And none was identified, my Lord. On 20,
Who are the witnesses?
my Lord, I don't have the forms of the ID parade, but I understand that there were 2 witnesses that conducted an ID parade, and the presiding officer, I was unable to talk to him to get the 2 witnesses that conducted an ID parade. But if that information is required, my Lord, it will be provided. Father, my Lord, I would want to mention that the DCI in Nakuru East is not aware if Brian Odhiambo was brutally beaten with batons and dragged away by Kenya wildlife officers.
Saying that DCI of Nakuru is aware.
Is not aware. The DCIO Nakuru East is not aware whether Brian Odhiambo was brutally beaten and dragged away by KWS officers. My Lord, though Brian disappeared within Lake Nakuru National Park while he was under the custody of KWS officers, efforts to find him or efforts to find his whereabouts are ongoing, my Lord. Lastly, my Lord, in the wisdom of the ODPP, if he approves the charge of abduction in order to murder
Just go.
my Lord, in the wisdom of ODPP, if he finds that there is sufficient evidence to charge the 6 officers,
Have you recommended any charge?
I recommended the charge of abduction, but it will be upon the ODPP to go through the facts which are contained in the file and make his independent decision, my Lord. That is all that I would wish to state to this honorable court.
Just a few clarifications.
Yes.
As per paragraph 2 of your reply affidavit, you stated that you are currently undertaking investigations in a criminal case relating to offense of abduction. That is the offense you intend to...
Yes, my Lord.
It's actually an offense of abduction.
Yes.
Yes. And up to date, have you ever been, has there been any complaint that has been filed by maybe the petitioners with the complaining of that this particular suspect was assaulted?
No, my lord. We have no such report in our police station. The report which is there is of a missing person.
Just a missing person.
Yes, my lord.
And you also stated that the KWS officers did not take details of that particular suspect.
Yes, they did not take in the first incidents when they left this suspect in the custody of the driver Abdi, and they had not taken the name of the person that they had arrested.
So as it stands to date, we cannot tell if it was actually Brian or somebody else who was placed in the custody of KWS.
Yes, my lord, according to the statements of KWS officers.
And it is also the evidence that you are given by Kenya Wildlife Service officers that the person who escaped in their custody, the person who was arrested and placed in their custody, escaped, and he was never assaulted.
Yes, my lord.
So the orders that are being sought cannot be acted upon because this person, we cannot tell if he was Brian, and this person also was never placed in your custody.
Yes, my lord.
And you also confirmed that the ID parade was conducted, but you can avail further information if required.
Yeah, if required, my lord, that evidence will be brought to this honorable court.
I'll refer you to the further affidavit of Elizabeth Auma, who states that she's the mother of Brian. Kindly read paragraph 12. The first two lines.
First two lines are that I also refute the allegation that I refused to take part in the identification parade because I did not witness the assault.
Did she attend the identification parade?
My Honor, when the first four witnesses were in my office, the mother, who is Elizabeth, IP, who is the spouse, and the other two witnesses were all in my office on that particular day, and I informed them that we were going to conduct the ID parade, and the presiding officer was already at the place where the parade was supposed to be conducted. And they all went to where the parade was to be conducted. I did not follow them because it was the work of the presiding officer to know who are the witnesses and who are the suspects. So I cannot tell this court that process. But if that information is required, the presiding officer of that ID parade which was conducted can avail the information, my lord.
And from this particular statement or paragraph, it seems that Elizabeth is saying that she did not witness the assault that is being complained of.
Yes, according to the contents of this paragraph, that is what is affirmed, that she was not able to see.
My lord, I think that is quite misleading. we object.
I'm just making an opinion based.
document will speak for itself.
Yes.
My lord, she's also asking leading questions. She's not allowed. So what is that?
Fair enough. We'll deal with it.
Finish.
That's all for the witness. You'll be asked questions by your colleague.
It's okay.
We are three of us will cross-examine the witness on various aspects. Yes. I will go first, and then my friend Wanjir will go second, and my colleague Mr. Egon will go third. I would wish to start, officer, from where you left. Council could give you the affidavit. Paragraph 12. Paragraph 12 of that affidavit. You proceed to sentence number 3 from sentence number 2, where we stopped. Sentence number 3, what does she say? Paragraph 12.
In the distressing,
The affidavit of Elizabeth,
in the stress,
father affidavit of Elizabeth.
paragraph
the petition.
12.
Paragraph 12.
Yes, my lord.
We would start from the second sentence.
I categorically
Yes, that's all.
state that I did not witness the brutal assault.
Officer, kindly read what is there. I cannot see the word notes.
Sorry, my lord.
Yes, please.
I categorically
Yes,
state that
yes.
I did witness.
I did witness. Officer, you're aware that you're under oath?
And I'm reading what is here.
No, you're aware that you're under oath?
Yes, my lord.
Your previous testimony was that she said she did not witness. You're aware that you may have perjured yourself?
No, if you read the first paragraph, the first sentence, because I did not witness the assault.
We will not be argumentative. Your testimony to the court was that she said in her affidavit that she did not witness.
That is what the sentence says, my lord.
Read it again.
The first sentence.
Read it, so that we make progress. Sentence 2. Because you are reading the same
My
document.
lord, I was answering sentence 1. We can start from sentence 1. There is no harm, my lord.
Start and proceed, so that we take a short time.
From where, my lord?
Sentence 1, sentence 2, sentence 3.
So, thank you, my lord.
Yes, proceed.
That I also refute
Yes,
the allegation that I refused to take part in the identification parade because I did not witness the assault.
very well. Proceed.
I categorically state
Yes.
that I did not witness the brutal assault.
Officer, are you reading
Sorry.
another affidavit of the one that is before you?
Let me come back again, my lord.
Yes.
I categorically
Yes.
state that I did witness.
Is then your testimony that you had given to the court before correct on the basis of what you have read now?
The second paragraph not correct, but the first paragraph it was correct. The first sentence.
I would put it to you, officer, that she's responding to the allegation that she did not witness on the basis that she refused on the basis that she did not witness. She's saying she refutes that allegation.
That is in the second sentence.
We will make progress. Are you aware whether there are any disciplinary actions that have been taken against the officers of KWS?
I'm not aware, my lord.
You're not aware. You have told the court that you recommend a charge for abduction to murder.
That is what I've informed this court, my lord.
That's what you've informed the court.
Yes.
In your heart of hearts, you're telling the court you believe that Brian was abducted and murdered. That's what you're telling the court, correct? And that is why you're recommending that charge, correct?
My lord, That is what I'm telling the court, and
Very
I've
well.
emphasized
Very well.
that investigations are still ongoing.
Very well. You're telling the court that in your heart of hearts, you believe Brian was abducted and that Brian was murdered. And that is why you are unable to produce him in court today. Correct?
I have not said that Brian was murdered.
Officer will make progress. You have also indicated that you are not aware that Brian was assaulted. Correct?
Yes.
You have read the affidavits in support of the petition and the further affidavits.
Yes.
You also interviewed witnesses.
Yes.
The evidence they gave you, or their statements they gave you, and the affidavits that are before court bear the same information. Correct?
My witnesses or the KWS officers?
Your witnesses.
Or my witnesses?
Yes.
Repeat your question.
Officer, your witnesses, who are also coincidentally our witnesses, told you, and they have put the same information in the affidavits before court, that Brian was assaulted. Are you still holding the fact that you do not know whether Brian was assaulted?
Yes, my lord.
Are you covering up for someone?
No, my lord, because
No, I did not ask the reason.
I think counsel should refrain himself to questions which are not defamatory
I am
or
cross-examining.
speculations.
My lord, I'm cross-examining. Counsel would know the rules for cross-examination. I would ask anything on that for as long as it's relevant, counsel.
But as long as it is not defamatory.
Relevant. Relevant. My lord will give us guidance.
Proceed.
Very well. So, officer, are you covering for someone?
no, my lord.
You're not covering. You have indicated to court that the officers that you interviewed did not take details of the person they had in custody, correct?
Yes.
And you don't record?
It depends with the
Ordinary. The question is it ordinary? Is it ordinary that you arrest and you don't record?
My lord, it is not.
It is not ordinary.
It is not.
Have you considered also charging anyone along that line in terms of the religion of duty?
No, my lord.
For what reason, perhaps?
My lord, what I was investigating is a case of abduction. And that is what I'm pursuing, my lord.
When at Dcio, someone was arrested. Why are you so keen on the question of abduction? They have told you they are arrested.
But
Perhaps-
I thought counsel with
I am
issue-
cross-examining. Allow me ask my questions.
the petition is basically on abduction.
Nobody mentioned abduction in our petition in its entirety. It's coming from the DCI.
So let me proceed.
By the way, nobody has mentioned the question of abduction in the entire petition. You're leading us that direction. Are you telling us that the officers that you intend to charge actually abducted? Is it your testimony?
That is my testimony, and that
Very
is
well.
what I'm investigating.
Very well. You indicated to the court how many officers arrested? Or abducted, sorry. How many officers abducted, Brian?
I mentioned that there are 6.
There are 6 who abducted Brian.
Yes.
Perhaps did you find out the reason for the abduction?
Yes, after interviewing them.
Yes.
they were the ones who were in contact, or they were the ones who arrested Brian.
Very well. I asked, did they tell you why they abducted Brian?
They are the ones who arrested.
Are you changing from arrest to abduction, abduction to arrest?
You
Did
see,
they tell you why they abducted
It
Brian?
started from arrest, and the offense that I'm investigating is abduction, not arrest.
You have also told the court that he was not booked anywhere,
Exactly, my lord.
and that the only report you have of a missing person is from the family or the mother of the
Exactly.
petitioner.
That's true, my lord.
And you have no OB records of them telling you that there is someone who's disappeared. That is not recorded anywhere.
No, it is recorded. I started by saying on 19th, they reported at Bondeni police station.
We have the OB numbers.
Yes.
Let the court know.
Annexia number,
Who made the report?
it is Ivy, the spouse.
No, we are talking of the report by KWS of a missing person.
No,
Did they report?
there is no report.
There is no report.
Yes, my lord.
But then you started acting on this information based on what Ivy and the mother reported to you.
That is correct, my lord.
Did KWS probably give an alarm
Of what?
on a missing person, someone who has escaped?
No, my lord.
There was no alarm. And so for all this time, the only communication you had from KWS is the level of the communications you're conducting because of their officers. And nothing has been communicated to you concerning a missing person from KWS.
That's correct, my lord.
That's correct. And so you're telling the court that the blame is not with you concerning the abduction of Brian, but KWS.
Yes, my lord. That is why I'm
Very well, very well.
unable to produce Brian.
Very well. And so you're also telling the court that if there is anyone to produce Brian, it's KWS. Not you.
That is the discretion of the court.
I need you to answer me. I need an answer to that so that we can know who to follow up with.
My lord,
Officer, you're saying you cannot produce Brian, but KWS can if they know where he is, correct?
I don't know, my lord.
I would let my colleagues ask you a few questions, then we'll close it at that point for that witness.
I'm sure you're going to cover the most areas, maybe one question so that we hear their voices.
Very well, very well.
You don't need to hear their voices.
Very well.
And the senior must have covered already.
We'll try to take the shortest time.
So you to do so that we can ask the questions. This is Mr.
Mr. Wanjiru.
Sancho.
Bwana Dcio,
Yes, my lord.
you told this court that you requested Safaricom and Airtel for provision of call data
Yes, my
on the
lord.
subject mobile number.
Yes.
Have you tabled the call data from the two network providers to prove to this court that the locations in which these two lines were switched off were the ones that you're telling this court? Have you tabled?
My lord, I have not tabled, but I have the information.
Meaning you cannot verify.
Exhibits in your affidavits. You have not annexed your affidavits.
No, I have not annexed, my lord.
And you stated to this court this morning that the two mobile phones, one was switched off at State House Nakuru and the other one at Karunga.
Yes.
Have you visited Karunga as part of your investigation?
Yes, my lord. It's a wide area.
It's a wide
like
area.
when you are in State House Nakuru.
Did any member of the family accompany you to Karunga so that we confirm that you indeed visited Karunga?
No, my lord.
So we cannot verify whether you visited or not. And you've confirmed that you recorded statements of 6 officers.
Yes, my lord.
And you obtained the call data of the 6 officers.
Yes, my lord.
What were your observations?
My lord, I have not received the data from Safaricom to make a conclusive information, to make a conclusion on the call data that will be provided.
And you confirmed that the subject in this matter was arrested alongside the other suspects, according to the statements given by the 6 officers.
My lord, I've talked of one person who was arrested.
Are you aware whether he was arrested alongside other suspects during the operation?
I'm aware of that, my lord.
You are aware?
Yes.
As part of your investigations, Dcio, have you bothered to summon or look into the other suspects alongside which the subject matter in this were arrested in order to get information whether indeed the suspect sought relief or sought permission from the said officers to relieve themselves?
My lord, I had indicated to this honorable court that I dealt with the 6 officers that interacted with the person that they had not taken his name at the time that he escaped, my lord.
As a senior officer, Dcio, if I'm the last person seen with a person who is dead, will I be responsible for his disappearance or his death?
Can you repeat your question?
If I'm the last person seen with a person who is found dead, will I be responsible for his death?
If that person is found dead, then investigations will reveal whether you are involved.
Did you interrogate the officers at the police station who took in the other suspects, or rather who surrendered the other suspects on the 18th of January? He has confirmed that the subject matter in this petition was arrested alongside other suspects.
No, Your Honor.
It is in your affidavits that he was arrested alongside other 10 suspects.
Where is it in my affidavit?
It is in the affidavit of
Samuel Ngei.
It is in the affidavit of one of the KWS officers, the in charge, David Oyu, that the subject matter in this petition was arrested alongside other 10 suspects, and they were booked at Bondeni police station. So as part of your investigation, have you visited Bondeni police station to ascertain the number of suspects who are arraigned from KWS?
Your Honor, I visited, but
Did you go through that affidavit indicating there were other suspects?
no, my lord, and I believe Oyugi will be testifying in this honorable court. Maybe you reserve that question for him.
Did you participate in the identification parade?
No, my lord.
Are you aware whether the 6 suspects that you named before this court today participated in the identification parade?
No, my lord.
You are not aware. So you confirm to this court that you recommended to the ODPP for the 6 KWS officers to be charged for the offense of abduction.
That is what I informed this court. That's what I said.
So you confirm that KWS officers are responsible for the disappearance of Brian.
That was my recommendation.
That's all.
One question there, last. Is this
Mr. Egon. Yes. So you told this court that the charge that you recommend is abduction in order to commit murder. That's what he is.
Abduction to murder.
Yes. So confirm to this court that you have evidence that the 6 officers murdered the subject.
That is the evidence that I got, and that is the charge that I recommended.
Thank you. And lastly, did you take the witness statement of the petitioners?
Yeah, we have them.
But then why are you concluding that he was not injured? And the petitioners are stating that he was injured at the time of arrest.
Maybe if I can be given time to go through their statements,
Lastly,
then I can answer your question.
lastly, you said you have not received the data record from Airtel and Safaricom.
Yes.
Then why are you recommending prosecution and investigation is not concluded? Why have you forwarded the file and you don't have the such information, which is crucial?
Investigations can be ongoing, even if a person has been charged before court, and there are other evidence that comes in, investigation will still continue. So to me, at this stage, that is what I did, and that is what I have informed this court.
Probably lastly, what is the importance of that call data? Just explain briefly. That's the last question.
My lord, the importance of that data is that the mobile phone of Brian, if indeed Brian was in KWS park, it will inform the investigating officer that these people, the mobile data from from the officers who arrested Brian and the mobile phone of Brian will place them at the same place. That evidence is crucial, that the two people, the Brian and the officers, were at the same place. That is why I'm calling for this data. If I get the data, I will avail in court, my lord.
Thank you. That will be.
Maybe one or two questions from the court. So that
Yes, my lord.
you indicated that you are not aware of any assault of the subject.
That is what I said.
So this suggests that there was a complaint with assault. Which you are now saying you are not aware of. So who made the complaint of assault?
The persons who made the complaint.
So was there a complaint of assault?
There was no complaint at the report that was made at any police station of assault.
Is there anybody who mentioned assault in the course of your investigations?
Yes.
Who was that?
I think the witnesses, the mother to Brian, and there's another witness. I don't know, Alex.
So as you are of course here as a representative of the National Police Service, isn't it?
Yes, my lord.
And the mandate of the National Police Service is to ensure security.
Yes, my lord.
So is this
Mr. Egon. Yes. So you told this court that the charge that you recommend is abduction in order to commit murder. That's what he is.
Abduction to murder.
Yes. So confirm to this court that you have evidence that the 6 officers murdered the subject.
That is the evidence that I got, and that is the charge that I recommended.
Thank you. And lastly, did you take the witness statement of the petitioners?
Yeah, we have them.
Well, then why are you concluding that he was not injured? And the petitioners are stating that he was injured at the time of arrest.
Maybe if I can be given time to go through the statements,
Lastly,
then I can answer your question.
lastly, you said you have not received the data record from Airtel and Safaricom.
Yes. Yes.
Then why are you recommending prosecution and investigation is not concluded? Why have you forwarded the file and you don't have the such information, which is crucial?
Investigations can be ongoing, even if a person has been charged before court, and there are other evidence that comes in, investigation will still continue. So to me, at this stage, that is what I did, and that is what I have informed this court.
Probably lastly, what is the importance of that call data? Just explain briefly. That's the last question.
My Lord, the importance of that data is that the mobile phone of Brian, if indeed Brian was in KWS park, it will inform the investigating officer that these people, the mobile data from from the officers who arrested Brian and the mobile phone of Brian will place them at the same place. That evidence is crucial, that the two people, the Brian and the officers, were at the same place. That is why I'm calling for this data. If I get the data, I will avail in court, my Lord.
Thank you.
Maybe one or two questions from the court.
Yes, my Lord.
You indicated that you are not aware of any assault of the subject.
That is what I said.
This suggests that there was a complaint with assault. You are now saying you are not aware of. So who made the complaint of assault?
The persons who made the complaint.
So was there a complaint of assault?
There was no complaint at the report that was made at any police station of assault.
Is there anybody who mentioned assault in the course of your investigations?
Yes.
Who was that?
I think the witness is the mother to Brian, and there's another witness. I don't know, Alex.
So as you are of course here as a representative of the National Police Service, isn't it?
Yes, my Lord.
And the mandate of the National Police Service is to ensure security.
Yes, my Lord.
So,
no, my Lord. In fact, investigations are still ongoing, and we are also still making efforts to find the whereabouts of Brian Odhiambo.
and so for the first respondents, is there anything you wish to clarify?
Yes, sir. Some few questions.
Second respondent.
Yes, you confirm that the data on the suspect's mobile phone revealed that it was switched off between Karuga and State House.
That's correct, my Lord.
When you say that it was at State House, you mean around State House?
Around State House.
Yes, it's not...
it's not a specific place.
Just around there.
Exactly.
You also confirm that you're not covering up for anybody.
That's very correct, Your Honor. That's why I'm here. I'm not covering anybody.
That's all for the witness.
Second respondent.